You're watching today's video technical update presented by FX Times. It is Thursday, September 30th, 2010. I'm Fan Yang, your chartered market technician, and I'll go over some developments in the Forex markets. The platform I'll be using for analysis is VT Trader. The correlation of general US dollar weakness is very strong with the rally in gold. As gold shows topping action today, the euro dollar and the Aussie dollar appear to be topping as well, and the US dollar Japanese yen pair appears to have bottomed, or appears to be bottoming. The pound dollar reacted very strongly and is testing its channel support. Finally, we also see the Japanese yen firm up a bit as the pound yen continues to slide and the euro yen appears to be topping. Let's take a look at the charts to assess the significance of today's moves. It is about noon in New York trading session. Let's start with gold, which is in unprecedented territory right now. Here we continue to make highs, and we projected this rally onto the second rally, and using 150 to 161% expansion, we targeted this rally to and somewhere around 1310 before any resistance. And at the moment, the RSI as well was above 70, and now it's crossing over, showing that the market acknowledges that it's overbought. And here the price action in the daily shows it may be an engulfing pattern if the day ends right now, but there's still a few more hours for this candle to develop, and we'll see what happens. But at the moment, it looks to be a beginning of a reversal signal. In the 4-hour time frame, you see this rejection at 1315, 1316 area, and this candle closing in the next 10 minutes should be a strong indication of topping. We have a long-winded bearish divergence, but these bearish divergences have been have developed also positive reversals, which means, for example, here there's a low here, RSI low is lower, price low is higher, so we could map this as such, and that projection came true. The market but the market is stalled here just above 1310. Okay, so now the market's declining, but we don't know if this is topping or just stalling. So looking at the 1-hour time frame, we see an important area at the 1300.50 area. This 38%. Actually, the market moved up a little, so I would say this 50% area is important. But most importantly, if the market were to have a significant reversal at the moment, it needs to break below the 61.8% retracement of the previous upswing. So this is the previous upswing from here, from near 1280 to near 1316, and now there's this decline. The market so far is rejecting it, so it's staying above the 200 moving average. And in the 1-hour time frame, okay, you see here staying above. Here it broke below just a bit, but it stayed in the channel. So that's going to be an important area here. Up here, around 1293.60. Then you want to see the market. That doesn't have that has an outlook of a decline just towards this area. This is the next pivot, so there's not much of a bearish outlook for gold, for gold, unless it breaks here again. Okay, so if it breaks this channel, it has a chance to come back down to test 1265 area. Okay, which was a shared high. Now going back to 4-hour time frame, was 1265 was holding this market. Actually, let me jump to the daily. 1265 is this area, which has been holding the market until September 14th. So look for those pivots to provide some support. One at the 61.8% retracement in this 1-hour time frame, and then another one down here around 1285 area. If these break, then it can retrace towards 1265. So that's gold. Correlated pair is Aussie dollar. Aussie also here looks like a very strong rally. You could see the sort of similarity with Aussie dollar and gold. And here we have one day. Today we may develop an engulfing pattern. In the 4-hour time frame, we see some topping action, but you see the market is still within this channel, so the Aussie dollar hasn't officially topped off yet, except we do have some strong rejection from the market, by the market against it going above 0.9750. And you see this is another positive reversal target that the market met. So Aussie dollar, as gold is stalling a bit, so is Aussie dollar. The euro dollar is looking bullish as it targets the 1.39 area here. This swing projection goes to 1.40, but there's some resistance before that. And also the market is within a channel at the moment. Also in the 4-hour time frame, it's also in a channel. Okay, so today the price action is showing some resistance against the market rallying above 1.37. Here's a 1-hour time frame. The market was projected to go to 1.36 and it broke above 1.36. Here we have some very temporary support here at 1.3550. So if the market breaks 1.3550, we may have some topping action and we may have a retracement. Okay, now looking at the 4-hour time frame, okay, we should expect some support here at 1.33 if there is a break of this channel as well, and that would require a break of around 1.35. So a break of 1.35 signifies a possible retracement towards 1.33. Okay, and also the pound yen, actually dollar yen. See, so the market has been sliding for the dollar yen, and the 4-hour time frame we see here a bit of stalling, and that's correlating to the slide or topping off in gold. But the dollar remains bearish against the Japanese yen, so I would continue to watch this pair lower, and I'm just wondering if the Japanese government will intervene, because if it does, then I would have established support and resistance. But at the moment, this is sort of a very uncertain area below 83. The pound dollar, the pound is weaker relative to the euro at the moment, and you see this reaction maybe slightly stronger than the euro dollar in the topping. So here we did break below some common support, but we are here at this previous top here, and a break below that plus a break below this channel should signify a more significant decline towards 1.5535. Okay, so look for this to be your target. If the market breaks below if it closes below, you see here there was a rejection. So if the market closes below that, which it barely did right now, but it didn't. So if it closes below this 1.5720 area, then we may head towards 1.5535. So quick follow-up with the pound yen as it continues to slide. This is in accordance to our scenario here. Look for support around 130.50 as the market continues to slide and completes a Gartley pattern there. The euro yen also, you see we've been following this sort of diagonal triangle. The market failed to hit the top of the channel, and now we may be developing topping action. In the daily, now we are hitting important resistance here at 114. We actually went above that, but now we're seeing this possible engulfing pattern maybe another day or two, we'll get some confirmations to see if the market can break out of this and decline towards 110 area. And that wraps it up for today. You can join us at FX Times tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time for a live coverage of the fundamentals behind the US dollar's weakness and updates on some recent economic data. Register your email to subscribe to newsletters and invitations to these and other live events. Once again, I'm Fan Yang from FXTimes.com, wishing you good trading.